Right. Oh, I was just about to message you. That's why I've gone quiet. If you want to come up, you're always welcome, Kye. If you want to keep messaging me or messaging me chat, you're welcome to do so. Like you've just said, it's your name, your report. It matches with the time. It goes against her story. Apocalypse. Sorry. Apocalypse Punch. Hi, darling. Lovely to see you. Thank you for being here. So I'll just put that in the chat. I know that you got a lot on at the minute. You don't need this. But, you know, you're always welcome to have your say or in the chat or in messages. But I've got your emails open at the moment. I'm messaging baby daddy as well at the moment. So
I get the paperwork in a few days. That's the only thing. But if there's another court date, I'll just submit that over, right? But I'm over here, I'm talking my shit right now. I'm piping up all my shit right now because I know I can. Because a lot of I don't know where all this fucking negativity been coming from. I ain't never seen so many people try to hate on a new mommy. I'm a woman. I've never hated on a new mother. If any of you all actually remember any of my old school reactions, whenever people had kids and all that bullshit, bro, no, you know what? Fuck that. Actually, you know what? No. Fuck that. Fuck that. I give you one better. When I was in mass, and some of those fucking channels who were coming after me doing numbers on numbers, I'm talking 60, 70K views, bitch, talking about me. I never went after their children. Ever. I didn't need to. Kids are off limits. I don't give a fuck who raising them.
Nobody is going after Kelly's child. Nobody. And Kye, I see you backstage. I don't know if you know if you've got your camera on. I don't know if you want to be on screen or... Yeah? Are you sure? Right. No worries. You should be up now. On mute. I don't know if you need to unmute, Kye.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Ah, there we go. Hi, Kye. Wow, you look gorgeous, darling.
Thank you. Fresh bleach. I love it.
I'm loving that. Oh, so jealous. So you sent me something over. Do you want me to put that up on screen?
Yeah, you can if you like to.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll pop it up. And then we can talk about it and that. Goes against everything Kelly's said about yours and her situation.
Sorry, the background noise is my cats. They're tree.
We make every exception for cat noises around here, darling. Don't you worry. Right, so I've got this here. I'm going to share this. There we go. Is this any bigger? So I'm just seeing if I can make this bigger. Can you see that, Kye?
Yes, I can see it.
Yes, everyone loves the cat noises. And everyone say hello to Kye and tell her she looks beautiful because, look, she's absolutely glowing.
Okay. You're going to make me shy.
Well, I can't make you shine anymore because you are, like I say, you're glowing. You look really great, love. I wish I had my camera pulled up, but do you know, if we can do an interview soon, I'd love to have both of our cameras pulled up so we can see, you know, social cues and all that like that. So what I have on my screen is, this is the day that Kelly had to leave your house, wasn't it?
Yes. October 29th.
Yep, a couple of days before Halloween.
Right before Halloween.
Right before Halloween, bitch. So this is a report where it states you as the victim.
Yes.
and this is the day that she left. Now, if she was the victim, you wouldn't have this report, would you?
Yes, and her name would be there instead of mine.
Exactly, and she'd be throwing this up because she's thrown Eric's report, the one she made, because she got the police out there, but they wouldn't do anything because there was no court order.
It was unfounded, and she dropped all accusing him of all that stuff. It was legal, and she ended up dropping anything else. Like, she ended up dropping it.
We're getting you breaking up a bit. I kind of made out what you said, but we're breaking up. I don't know if it might be better to just drop the camera for now.
It's always my otter. It's always the otter box. Sorry. Much better now, right? Is it better now?
I believe so. So, like, I feel like you just said then the report against Eric, you said it was unfounded and it was dropped, and there's nothing against him on his record.
Yeah, his weapons were legal, and she dropped like the domestic things because she couldn't prove it, like the order of protection. She never showed up to the court dates, and what she told me during that time period, it seemed like she would cry over the fact that she was sorry that he was losing the weapons, that she called the police on him, and she's been making such a big stink about lately.
Yeah, and you had to remind her that she was trying to seek a protection order and take him to court, and she should be grateful he didn't have his weapons if she was scared of him.
When I believed her, that was literally like the first time I kind of raised my eyebrow at her story, because I'm listening to her cry, and I'm like, why would you cry if he threatened to kill you with those same weapons? That doesn't make sense to me. Why are you so sorry that he's losing his weapons? But now that I think about it, I think it was more so she was upset because she knew that's something that would break whatever trust they had in between them, so she couldn't go back. I think it was more so like she knew she took it too far, that she couldn't go back.
I believe that as well, because I know that her dad asked him to take her back, and I know she asked you to text him on her behalf.
And the way I'm speaking up again, because once we did our last videos, besides like popping in every now and then, I really stopped watching her videos. They're very long-winded. I do have a job I have to clock in for, and up until Tree Boy, I didn't even realize you can speed up her content like 1.5, 2.0, and still understand everything she's saying. I was like, oh, wow. That makes this way easy. And then the transcripts, I was like, oh, this makes it so much easier to just see
the transcripts, and you can just search your name. And
so once I did that, and then I kind of just stopped paying attention because, I was like, don't feed the troll, and
and you really did. You had your one and done, and I messaged you and you didn't message me back, and I didn't keep messaging you, did I? I said to you, I know you want to step back, but I want you to know I'm here and I am thinking of you. And I left it at that, didn't I?
And I'm really bad at checking my email. Like, she's right in the fact that I don't really do media. I don't really, my email's more so for like promotions around my birthday. So I get my free crumble cookie, my free Subway sandwich, things like that.
And your Starbucks pink drink.
And then I don't really do social media. So she's right in the fact that I don't do social media, but I am all about pop culture. I'm always watching TikTok. I'm always watching YouTube. I love pop culture. I used to get the magazines, so I do pay attention to what's going on. And so I was actually watching you saying DCFS against Kye or something. So I'm like, what's going on now? What's going on now? And then that's when I was just like, oh my God, she's really Kye.
And she give out your area where you live.
DCFS, yes. And I was just really shocked that she just knows no bounds to her paranoia. And even with this, I feel like she wants to pin it on me. Like, she cannot fathom that it could be one of her fake followers. She cannot fathom that the people she's over here laughing in front of could possibly be the ones to do it. She cannot fathom that auntie in one of her stories where she said that her auntie was like, you keep letting your child run around and you're not parenting. She cannot fathom that maybe even her father is tired of her. And it's like, she cannot fathom that it could be somebody from her life, even the way she's trying to like, oh, I know it's not Eric. It's got to be Kye. Even like that is like weird to me. It feels like she wants to go back to Eric. It's like, it feels like she's like letting Eric know, I know you would never do this to me. I just know it's that jealous bitch over there. Like she needs to think, I don't know. I don't even want to go.
Maybe she has something in her head that Eric picked you over her. In her head, she wouldn't be able to deal with that because she's got to be top bitch. She's got to be picked every time, whoever it's over.
And I'm really amused this time around. Like before, I was really upset. And I did, when I was replying, I was really upset because I'm like, she tried to take my home. She tried, and now she tried to take my man, you know, in so many ways. Now she's trying to think that I would and take my job. And my whole thing is like, if I kicked you out of my home, because I didn't want to lose my home, what makes you think I would jeopardize my job that pays my bills in order to keep my home?
And this is it. At the end of the day, you'd have done this at the time as well. Like when it would have been more, you know, you put a police report in on her. Like you wouldn't have even been looked down upon for putting a report in on her at that point. So why wouldn't you have done it?
Exactly. My whole thing is like, if I might.
Sorry, I muted you by accident. Sorry, I muted you by accident.
The lady cop is the one who suggested I possibly get an order of protection once I give her a rundown of everything and how this girl is just, she follows me around my apartment trying to argue. She'll wake the baby up out of his sleep to be like, what would you do if I called the police? She's the one who suggested I get an order of protection because she didn't trust, like, this is Chicago. Unfortunately, there's a lot of mental illness in this city. So I feel like even through Callie putting on her show, like, I feel like authentic people can see through her. They really can. They can see through her. So even many of my friends would meet her and afterwards they'd be like, I don't really like her. There's something weird about her smile. That's something they would always say. Something off about her smile. Like,
it's the eyes. It's the eyes with the smile. Yeah.
Yes.
The eyes with the smile.
The police officer, you know, I told you the woman cop, she wanted to stay until she actually left because she didn't believe she would actually leave that day. But I told her, I'm like, no, she's going to leave. She has to leave. Her name is not on no lease. Now, mind you, I did not realize how much mail that Callie had already been getting delivered to my home because I'm really bad at checking my mailbox too. It's not just my outbox, guys. It's not just the inbox. It's my mailbox too. So I didn't realize how much collection, so many collection items. This girl owes so much money to so many people besides her viewers that she scammed 2 years ago.
Yeah, Eric told me
she even had her dad's mail coming here. Like, she even had her dad's mail coming here. And I'm like, I didn't even know who this person was. I'm just like, it's all this mail. And I was like, Packer. I was like, Packer, who's this man? Like, I didn't even know her dad's first name.
If she had her dad's mail there, that means she was probably getting credit in his name.
I have no idea. I didn't open it. Like, most of Kelly's mail, like in the beginning, I'm like, sometimes I forget her real name is Caledonia.
Yeah.
So when I got the mail, I was like, what is this? But when you have collection items, they just love using big, bright letters. Like, yeah, the outside is the envelope. It's not even an envelope. They weren't even sending in envelopes. They were sending like some type of letter form that was perforated. So I'm not going to open that, but I'm looking to see what it is. It's you owe. And I'm like, dang. So I ended up giving it back to the mail lady. So hopefully Callie got her collections. You know, I don't care about her. I don't care to see her in debt. I don't care to see her lose her child. I don't care to watch her. It's like, I just want her to know,
saying
like,
your name.
I don't care, girl.
Stop saying your name.
Alone. Leave me alone. Leave it alone. You keep saying, oh, I'm obsessed. It's like, I came onto a video because she keeps forgetting. Not only did you accuse me of having an affair with your baby daddy, but you also in that same video accused me of popping pills and doing drug deals with your child. She just keeps brushing over that. She just keeps brushing over that. And she just is insistent on focusing on, oh, she wants what I have. And it's like, no, nobody wants what you have. Callie, I swear nobody wants what you have.
She wants what you have. You have a good standing. You've got your own things. You're not depending on someone else, and you haven't got a baby. You're not even allowed to see half a week. You know
exactly. Like, I wouldn't want that. I didn't even want it for Callie. That's the crazy part. Do you know how many times people have asked me to be like, Kye, can you do this? And I refused. Even after I learned the video stuff. It wasn't until she directly attacked me that I came out and defended myself. But you haven't seen me come out here to defend Eric or his choices or actions. You haven't, besides like once the video dropped and stuff, I came out to defend myself. Once she made a video, keen laughing, and then she started talking about my business, that's when I came out to defend myself. If Callie loses custody, what does she think? Me and Eric is going to raise the baby together? Like, that is so ridiculous to me. Like, that is y'all's child. Y'all need to figure that out. I have the gear to make a child too. If ever I wanted to raise a child, I can have a child. I don't need to raise yours. I don't need to go up behind you and take your baby daddy and take your child. And like, that's just,
she pretty much put him on you when you lived there, didn't she? If you wanted him, you pretty much had him, really.
Yeah, she kept trying to get us to interact when she left. Like, me and Eric was friends, but I always kind of recognized Eric is Callie's friend first, so I wasn't trying to. And then I also thought they were so good together throughout the years. I was like, why didn't you ever give Eric a try? Why didn't you ever give Eric? That was always my conversation. So why would I all of a sudden like, oh, this is my chance to take what I've been telling her to take?
Told me what your type of man is, and it's not Eric.
No, you know, guys, look, black with the berry, the sweeter the juice over here. It's just my preference. I like them tall, dark, chocolatey, a little caramely, you know, with a nice sweet center. Like, and then Callie's type has never been what she's dating now. Pardon me?
I said it's Thursday. Don't get us too excited. But
right. Yeah. And look, my man is on his way over right now. So I'm already like, I'm cooking him dinner. So
oh, that's why you got the glow on.
Nikki, stop it.
No, it's true. I'm loving the hair. The hair is fabulous.
Yes, he helped me cut it, guys. But yeah, and it's the same guy I was arguing with last year. He was going through some growing pains, but she doesn't even understand. Like, I barely argued.
She wasn't even with her man. She wasn't even with her man, and that was your house to argue in. And I'm sorry,
and we literally
unwanted house guest. You had an unwanted house guest. Of course, that's going to cause trouble between you.
Yes. And I'm not gonna lie, you know, he's an Aries, I'm a Cancer. Some of that passion bleeds over. So we actually was barely like arguing when Callie was here. In fact, some of our arguments would center around her because I'd be like, I'm so tired of her venting. But because he's not used to it, he's like, no, it's okay for her to vent. And I'm like, well, shoot, I would leave you guys two alone to talk, but I don't trust her. I can trust you all day, but my whole thing is like, why put him in a situation that he's uncomfortable with? Because I told you guys, he had to come to me several times to be like, he was kind of uncomfortable with the way she was dressing around him, or she would
booty shorts and touchy.
Seek him out. Yes, purposely try to seek him out when I would go to the bathroom. Or this is back then I used to smoke squares. I don't anymore, guys. Coming up on a year. I think maybe the stress from Callie had me smoking squares, because ever since she's been going, I don't smoke them no more. So, or every time I would go out for a square, he'd be like, she came in there to talk to me, to be like, because we were going through a break where we were trying to decide if we're going to stay together or not. And we were all like, she joined the conversation one day and I allowed her to. And at the end of the conversation, she's going to stand up being like, hey, she's like, Kye, I didn't get it before. I just thought he was an asshole, but now I get it. He needs to be alone. He doesn't need to be with you. He needs to do, and I'm just looking at her like, you have that conversation with me in private. You don't have that conversation in front of my man that I still want to be with. Like, so yeah,
She's
it didn't work out like that.
She wants to feel like she's above everyone else. Like,
and then she kept trying to have conversations with him. I swear she went to her room, changed, and the outfit got smaller. So every time I left the room, she over here kept trying to sneak out of her room to have a conversation with him. And I had already been like, can we just stop talking about it tonight? Like, this wasn't even on the agenda. Me and him were supposed to watch a movie, like eat, chill, and like you won't leave us alone. And not on top of that, you won't leave him alone. Like, she even made a weird comment like, oh, you got Eric's number, but I don't have your guy's number. Why do you need his number? That was a weird comment to make. So she just do stuff like that.
Yeah, you don't need it. And it's like, right, just so she can hear it herself, you didn't get DCFS on Kelly, did you?
No. I did not call DCFS on her. And I don't even know how my name got, just because I work for DCFS, anybody can call the hotline.
I said it could have easily been me. It could have easily been me or anyone who watches my show.
It's anonymous.
She said nobody knew the pickup location. She said nobody knew the pickup location.
Nobody knew. So how would I know? She thinks like me and Eric are having all these secret conversations. I knew. I'm about to say, you probably talk to him more than I do, Nikki. Like,
she's told us so many times. It's the police department at 6 p.m. every other Wednesday.
And I live nowhere near Oak Lawn. Nowhere near. I'm a good hour away from Oak Lawn.
But she said it was you or Eric because they knew the pickup location and they knew her dad's name.
And then she even said in her story, it's like, as soon as Eric pulled up, DCFS was right behind him. Or she said, as soon as I pulled up, DCFS pulled up right behind me. So it's like, make 1 + 1 = 2. She makes such an idiotic, like, I've never like listened to somebody so long that was like so kind of, I don't want to insult her, but so very like not like common sense has left the building. Like 1 + 1 = 2, Callie. You keep trying to make 1 + 1 = 4, and it's just not going to happen.
She's drinking a lot now, isn't she? She's not even hiding it. She drinks
on every stream in the car, and it's like, should we call you Tila Tequila? Like, you want to call him Captain Morgan? Like, girl, you drink a margarita time, like margaritas and tequila all the time. Margarita, tequila. And my whole thing is like, I guess all that pain you had, you just don't have anymore because you shouldn't be mixing your really strong pain medication with tequila.
You can tell when she's doing it as well. You can really tell.
Yeah, her energy gets like either real loopy or real, guys, today. Like, it's just either or. And I'm just... I try not to. Pardon me?
So have you had the new plan to stick the baby in the basement?
Yeah, I did not watch that far. I stopped watching. I feel like she really feeds off this negativity. Like she keeps trying to throw God in there, but I'm like, God would not be telling you to get online and talk the way you do around about the people you talk about. Even me calling us garbage, calling me a bitch, saying, oh, Kye and her stupid mess, her idiotic, messy, obsessed. I'm just like, that doesn't sound like God. That sounds more like that devil that you still hold near and dear.
That demon she summoned.
That demon. And the thing is, I know she's lying because that one video where she was really coming after me and Eric, I am the shadow, I am the light. You was all God until she's all God until she actually feels something. Then all of a sudden that shadow and that demon comes back. And it's like, when you are going through a tough time, what Callie considers a tough time, because obviously battling over custody of her child is not a tough time. But when I came out with my video, when I joined the drama channel, she was more stressed about me talking to you, Nikki, than she has been over this whole case regarding the custody of her child. That was like the first video when she came back when her energy was all dark and low. And she's talking about the shadow stuff. At no point in regards to Eric and the custody over her child has she had that type of energy.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I just feel like that speaks so much. That just speaks so much. And then I look at her comment section and all they do is talk about oh girl, they're jealous of you and her titties. That's all they do is talk about her yitties and oh, they're so jealous of you.
No, they're all trolls. They're all trolls, or as deluded as she is, because you wouldn't be supporting this, especially like DCFS are involved, and every single day since she's drinking on stream, and she's been screaming. Did you hear it the other day saying, "Oh, if Eric doesn't let me see my child on his birthday, I'm just going to make his birthday my wedding day, and it'll be about my wedding day instead of his birthday."
I thought that was so weird. Like, she doesn't even think about her child. She just threw her child in there because it's like, oh my gosh, that's my baby's birthday too. Why would you punish your child in the effort to punish Eric?
Well, she was saying it as in the fact that, oh, if you're all going to take that day away from me, I'm going to make it special in a different way.
It's already special. It's your child's birthday. That's what I was like. Oh man, I'm just so... I don't know. I don't know how I didn't see it sooner, guys. I really done it because, like, going into this deep dive and like watching Callie's videos and Googling her name into YouTube, there's been videos talking about her narcissistic ways for the last 4 or 5 years, and I read the comments and I watch some of the videos, and her behavior is exactly the same. It's the same cycle, and I'm just like, I would have saved me so much trouble if I had just watched a video from just 2 years ago.
And this is what you and Eric have in common. You both don't really do social media. You don't live your life online. She did all this expecting that neither of you two would ever see it, ever be able to comment on it, ever have a voice on it. And she's mad that you see her.
I did. That's exactly what it is. She wanted to be a bully. She wanted to be a bully undisturbed. So the moment I disturb her bully frequency, because that's really what she's on. She's a bully. Callie is a bully. And she thought that she knows me and Eric aren't on social media. She knows her friend Christian is not on social media. Her friend Hannah, Brandon, she knows we're not. We're the ones who've always been telling her, just log off. Just log off. She knows. She thought she could say whatever she wanted and nobody's going to speak up for themselves.
And now she's mad that people have, and it's all her own doing, and she can't fathom why people get to speak when she does.
Yes, and even... Oh, that's him. Sorry, guys. That's
right. No worries. You get off, beautiful. I'd love to have her speak. Like, let me put some questions together, and we'll speak on recorded, and then we can edit it like we did last time.
Sounds perfect. I would like that too, like an interview style, so I can just answer any questions you guys have to the best of my ability. Because I'm going to be honest, this is going to be one of my last drama channel videos.
One and done. One and done.
Yeah, because it's getting like, girl, that didn't even affect my job. Because I was going to do an order of protection against her, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't speak to you, Nikki, because we can't go back and forth. But I'm not going to do the order of protection. I'm just going to speak to you and let it go. I'm just going to let Callie go, let this whole situation go. After this, she can say whatever she wants to say. I won't be there to refute it. So it might be true, guys. I don't know.
And this is what you did last time. You had your say, you walked away. She couldn't help herself but bring you back into it. So I'll let you go anyway, darling. I'm going to ask you chat for some questions and I'll email you, yeah?
Sounds good. Thanks, Nikki.
Thank you for your time. See you later, beautiful. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See what I mean? I can't make a plan because plans never work out. I hope you enjoyed our guest, Kye. She's actually stunning. I wasn't pandering. She's beautiful.